Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, the voice of Superior Livestock, Mr. Clyde Whittle. Clyde, thank you for being here this morning. Ralph and I, we were already kind of, talking about Week in the Rockies that's coming up. It sounds like we're going to have a pretty busy week up there in Utah.
This is going to be a busy week. In fact, this is our fourth largest auction ever. We've got 2,309 contracts or lots, and that makes up 315,000 head. Now, interestingly enough, like I said, this is the fourth largest auction. Our largest auction that we had was back in 2010, and we had over 2,500 contracts that made up 346,000 head. And before that, we had 330,000 head auctions, and that was in 2007 and 2008.
That is incredible to think about, just the amount of cattle that Superior has marketed over the years, and especially within Week in the Rockies. That's such a unique sale, I think, to Superior. And you guys have traveled into a lot of different locations. What do you think? You're going back to Utah, not the same place, but what's been some of your favorite memories of traveling around through the Rockies for this sale?
Well, of course, I love the weekend in the Rockies. And I love the Winnemucca auction too, two of my favorite auctions. And the Weekend in the Rockies auctions have always been our biggest auctions. And as far as the editing goes, this is one that I was saying a while ago, the veritable grunt fest, if you will, as far as putting it together. And that's the way it is with this year. But over the years, and including this year, I've had some real good help on putting the cattle together as far as editing goes. Got some real good guys this year, and we're looking forward to, we're already jumping into it, but we're looking forward to finishing it up and moving on.
One of the first times that I interviewed you when I came on, I remember you brought, I think, a tape that you guys used to use down to just the small little drives that you used to put video on. When you think back when you were using the VHS tapes, did you ever think this would amass to the success it is and the technology progressions that you've had over the years?
I guess over the years, we've incrementally, the auctions just got larger and larger and larger. I remember when we had several 3-day auctions in a row, and we used to think, man, how are we going to put 3 days together? We put 3 days together, and at the end of the third day, we're wanting to know, man, how are we going to put a 4-day or 5-day auction together? But in the past, we have had some 6-day auctions. Mm-hmm. But these are going to be long days coming up on this auction, but we've got some good cattle and we've got some good people working and a great market. And people that are participating in this market, what I'm going to say right now, you're going to love it.
Absolutely. Well, we just released the schedule for Week in the Rockies also. We've got that detailed out on the website. A little bit of a different time change for people to make note of.
Right. On the Monday, we're going to offer southeastern cattle and southern cattle, calves on cows, and weaned calves. On Tuesday is going to be our yearling day. All yearlings, beginning with the southeastern yearlings, working our way up to the mountain states and western states yearlings. On day 3 will be North and South Dakota cattle, along with Wyoming weaned calves and cows, Montana weaned calves and cows. On Thursday, we'll have Nebraska and Colorado weaned calves on cows, followed by our customer appreciation dinner. And you want to be sure and be there for that if you're on location. And also on day 5, we conclude everything with our Utah weaned calves and calves on cows and Western U.S. weaned calves and calves on cows. And then we all fly back to Hudson Oaks and we start all over for Winnemucca.
It's going to be a nice long week. Well, I know that there's probably, we could probably fill a whole time slot with memories that you've probably had at Superior. But when you think back, what's some of the most rewarding things about working for Superior all these years?
Our customers, seeing the smiles on our customers. Hearing the auctioneer at the end of the day saying, our customers are doing handsprings out in the parking lot because they love the price of their cattle.
Yeah.
That's the most rewarding thing to me.
Absolutely. Well, Clyde, thank you so much. Always a joy to have you here on the show. Appreciate you being here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Superior Sunrise up next.